This is my video response to for one of the following movies, the Platform 1, Platform 2, or Los Olvidados. I will be doing my video response on the Platform 1. The question is, find two characters whom you identify with in any of the films and tell me why you identify with that character. There's two characters that I feel like I identify with, both of them being Baharat and Imoguri from the Platform 1. They both share one similar characteristic, and that is that they both tried to change the system. Imoguri, we see go into the platform after being a worker there. She was the person that evaluated others to see if they could go into the hole or the platform. And eventually she decided herself to go in there because she wanted to change the system. She wanted to make it so that everybody came out alive, and she chose to do this by trying to ration the food. So when she was on the level, she'd only take what she need, and then she'd try and set up plates for the others below to ration. And then she kept trying to ask them to ration and to start a chain, so everybody would ration. However, that didn't work because the system that is set up is that the strong always crush the weak. It's a normal capitalist system or society hierarchy that the rich will crush the poor, the strong will crush the weak, those on top will crush those on bottom. And because of this, nobody trusted her. Nobody wanted to help her because she was on top and they were on bottom, so why would they try and help? And because of that, it caused a lot of stress for her trying to figure it out, and her way of trying to change the system from within didn't work. And eventually, when the next month rolled around and she was on a super low floor, she knew that nobody was going to help her. Not only that, but there was no way they were going to get any food down on this floor, so she decided to commit suicide. The next character, Baharat, we see towards the end of the movie. We see him try to escape. He believes that the best way to escape, or the only way to escape, is to make it to the level 0. So when we see him and Gorinj are on level 5, and he's trying to climb from level 5 to level 0. He's very close. However, he can't do it because no one helps him. No one on the top is going to help him climb higher. And so we see it from both perspectives where, for Imoguri, those on bottom aren't going to help because they feel like you're above them and you don't really care. And for Baharat, those on top of you aren't going to help because they don't care because they're on top of you, and why would they share what they have when they only have for a limited time? And that's the other part, is that nothing here is set. Just how in a real capitalist society you can go from having everything to having nothing extremely fast. Every month your floor changes, so take advantage of the high floor while you have it, because next month you may have nothing. That's the whole point. And so we see Baharat fail as well when the people on level 4 aren't willing to help him up, and he gets very upset because he knows that this is most likely the only chance he really had to get to level 0. He's probably never going to be on a floor this high again. And so that's when we see him help Gorinj send a message to those at the very top in a different way by preserving a panna cotta that they inevitably fail to, but they send the child up instead. Both of these people, Baharat and Imoguri, failed to send a message. They both failed to change the system fundamentally from within, because you can without either a significant push for power or a significant amount of power already had. Neither of which they had, which resulted in them failing, because the system itself is also designed to prevent uprising. It's designed to prevent change to the system so that those on top can still enjoy their benefits of being on top without always having to worry about those on bottom rising up. But they're both mold breakers. They were both people who went into this with the idea to not just survive here, but to change it for the better. And I believe that's why I identified with these two characters so much and why I identify with them.